Hello, everyone. What is going on? Leon back in for another gadget review, and I'm actually excited to do another review. So, what do you see now that's different? Oh, this little pocket microphone. And this is what I'm gonna just say is I'm very excited to demonstrate this uh, Samson Go microphone, and this is something I just recently come across online and wanted to share my thoughts. And also, I have checked up on previous reviews about it, and I have to say though, this is quite amazing quality for a microphone. I'll give you one of my thoughts on this microphone is the um, the pluses, the minus of this microphone. What I don't like about the Samson Go microphone here, and you can get it anywhere else between $18 to $35, which is fairly cheap compared to other USB microphones. Fairly cheap. And let's go ahead and get started. To get started on this review right here. So as you guys know that I mostly do my recordings on this inexpensive XLR microphone by sorry about that. I Oki. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's AOKEO. Ako A K or anyways, it's Ako Akoi. So anyways, that's what the brand is called. Akoi. This is normally what I record on this for videos and things that I do on pretty much on a regular basis. And most of my streams have been done by this. Now this time I'm mostly recording on this little guy, and it's amazing. I will say that one thing is that for the price point, you can't even you can't even really beat that for the prices what you pay for most microphones like Blue Yeti, the Shure microphones, and the Newman whatever, right? Because most of them are pretty much overpriced, and you're paying a lot more for that microphone. But I would say one thing right here is what does this come right here? So for one, as you see, the microphone itself, then the micro B cable, and I plugged in my own headset right there. That's which pretty much that's my own microphone over there. But anyways, and then inside it comes with a carrying case, which I like the how the logo looks over here. So it's good. I like it. So if you are traveling out to go, or if you're out and about, say for instance, you're out or you have a laptop like this, works great too. So regardless, if you're just traveling about out on the go, like let's say if you're doing voiceovers, Skype call meetings, uh, all that jazz, then that's a mic I would say I recommend because it is great. And to me, the Samson Go microphone, this is not just a cardioid microphone. This is not just one unidirection, but you can actually record all over too. So, for instance, right now I have this right here on a so this is this right here. I have it on a boom arm. Ooh, and this boom arm, which I gotta say though, one of the things I can say that for one, the microphone is pretty flexible, and you can adjust it the way you want to, which is great at least because. However, I'm gonna say this though. I don't like the way the way it's basically just how it is really, and you have to adjust it in a very particular fashion. You have there's no way around it. Like there's if you're trying to connect this, I mean you can connect it to a boom arm, or you leave it on a stand or on top of a monitor. like a computer monitor, you sure can. Which that's what I like about this. Basically, it's basically a clip, but you can still put it on top of a boom arm or a stand, whatever. Right? It still works great. I like that's what I like about it. However, I don't think as you guys can see is that this microphone may not be for you, but however, I do enjoy it. And however, there are downside I will say. So getting right onto the downside of this microphone, and if you're someone that, like I said, just doing it for leisure, or for gaming, or to do anything like that, wonderful. That is wonderful. I do enjoy that as well. However, I've noticed one thing when I'm recording, especially through software programs like OBS or any software. It doesn't matter where. I find that my microphone does peak, and I do notice one thing. Even with the microphone is set up in cardioid mode, it's very very sensitive. And so if you're I'll just give you a demonstration. So okay, that's just a small demonstration. Okay, I know it's annoying, but that's just one demonstration I have to give out because it is it is a microphone. Like I said, it's the it the way it's made. I like how the metal windshield. It is really really cool. The metal windshield on the front, and of course you can still talk to people in the back, which it is great for the most part. Which that's why I like the two patterns, cardioid and omnidirectional features, which I will test in just a moment. The omnidirectional features, but I have to say though, I do not think it's like the top of the line. But if I can recommend anyone that is basically trying to go anywhere or just going out for travel, like me myself, if I was traveling out, I would actually pick this microphone over than some big bulky microphone. So that's me though. So anyways, let's go ahead and try and demonstrate different purposes on this microphone. Now starting out with the cardioid test. So this is the front directional mode. Yeah, so front directional mode I'm in. So rotating around 360, going full 360 here. Okay, now we're rotating. Oh, okay, and then now I'm talking right in the middle of the microphone, so it's not that clear. And now coming back onto me. All right, so that is cardioid mode. Then now we're demonstrating it on omnidirectional mode. So slowly turning this 360 around. Okay, slowly. And when I turn around, then it's going to pick up my voice in the back, as you see. Okay. And now I am talking right in the middle of the right in the middle here. So it is picking up my my voice all over. And now back onto me. Oh yeah, so there we go. Right, facing back up to me. Now the microphone is peaking again. Okay, so man, I swear it's so sensitive too. Now for the sake of this, I don't have a pop filter. Pop. Okay, Now I should actually stand further back because it's so sensitive. Um, let's put the mic. Oh, okay, there we go. That's actually even better. Okay, a little bit better too. Now, that's one thing is if you are recording, uh, let's say to a group of people or to a conference, I actually suggest just a rule of thumb, just make sure you just measure between your face and your in this microphone here because, like I said, you do not want to pull out any plosives while you're in a conference meeting. So I just want to let everyone know if you are going to use this mic, just be careful. But I mean, overall, like I've said, it is still a great mic to use to start out, even if you're not traveling or if you're planning on doing any recording stationary, like at your own home. Still that is excellent. This is still a good mic to go with too, and plus Samson as a cup a company. I actually have used Samson, the Q2U in the past, and I love the Samsons actually, and the Q2U is for podcasters or anyone that's just recording your YouTube channel or video, whatever. And that's still a very good content creator microphone too. This one here, the Samson Go Mic, is really good, and I can say and vouch right there is that it is a very good starting microphone. I mean, you cannot beat that, and it is really good because the last I've checked online, and a lot of the information I've checked on this microphone came out in 2020. It's a couple years old, but works great overall too. So I definitely recommend it if for anyone that is recording content or planning on recording anywhere. It doesn't matter where you record. I do think it's super fantastic, and that's one thing I can say and vouch for this microphone over here. But yeah, and I believe I still have this on omnidirectional mode. Give me one second, everybody. But yeah, it's there's not much I can say about this too. Now, however, I think the best thing is if you're just recording it, just it's just between yourself, you yourself. I would say keep this on cardioid mode on single, on basically on single person, and make sure that you're not close to the microphone, super close to the mic, because there's going to be a lot of plosives, and also check put down your levels so that way your microphone level is not too high, and that way it's doesn't deafen anybody. Of course, in it doesn't matter in gameplay or on conference calls or or anything better. I would say just if you're just need a space, I would say put like a sock or anything, and that way there's not so much um, plosives coming to your ears too. Which to me, I would just cover it right there, so that way it's you know there's not any plosives or anything like that too. Which I had like a pop filter or a pipe or a pop ring, and I can test it out this way. I unfortunately don't have it to test it out. But you know what? Overall, with the microphones I've tested out in the past, like Blue Yeti and Samsung Q2U, which those aren't bad microphones on itself, but I would say this has to be one of my favorites I've tested out so far. It's really good. I would say the least favorite microphone I've had in the past tried it out was the Yeti Yeti Blue microphone, and that's one of my least favorites because it can be very sensitive. The last I've had it, I would say that was to 2000s, early 2020s. Yeah, 2000. No, take that back. 2019, I first had it, and I had it for a couple years till I made a switch to a couple microphones, including this one right here, which it isn't a bad microphone to get on eBay. The Akoi. So that one I recommend if you're looking to get a starter XML microphone. This is good, but this right here is still great. One is the sound quality is great. Two, um, it's portable and it's nice to carry on with you if you're going out anywhere else. So that's what I like about is the portability, which you cannot get with other microphones, which I've actually had in the past. Like the Blue Yeti is just too big, too bulky, and I actually really didn't like it, to be quite honest. I've had it for, like I said, for about over a year and a half, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do some more research and decided I'm gonna go and try something else, and that's when I switched over to the Samson Q2U, uh, to do game streams in the past on Twitch and other recordings. This right here, it is excellent. I will say, but like I said, make sure to check on your decibel gains and don't put it too high, because otherwise, you're gonna just blow out your ears. So, just footnote of a warning too. So, that's that being said, uh, like I said, I 100% recommend it for anybody that, like I said, if you're going to do content creation on the go, uh, doing or gameplay footage or whatever you guys got going on. It's small, it's flexible, and I will say the, like I've said, a few like I say, a few other complaints is it can be very very sensitive if you go too close, but it's not a bad microphone. The other part right there is, for one, I don't like the way this is mounted over here, because I'm not a fan of it at all too. Wish there was a better way to mount your microphone, or you can, or if you don't want to mount it right there, you could always leave it in your desk, but that will still pick up a lot of tap desk tappings or keyboard tappings from your mechanical keyboard. Which, if you want to do that, fine, but I really don't recommend it too. But that's the only downside is the mounting on this is not so great. So, but you get what you pay for, and that, like I've said, moving on forward, I give this a 4 out of 5. Uh, so here we are. That's the microphone I recommend, and go ahead and check out the Samson Go microphone. So you can get it on Sweetwater or any place online that has it for sale. I got mine's over at Macari, which I got it for a pretty good deal. That's a deal you couldn't you I couldn't go wrong with. So that's being said, uh, all right, everyone, this is it for today's video. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit the like button, the subscribe, and also make sure to hit the notification bell, so that way you are alert when the next video comes out. So, and if you want to see more gadget review content like this or previews that I have to talk about in my channel, be sure to do so. So, anyways, everyone, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And damn it, I hit this mic again. Goodbye. Goodbye.